Everybody, here we go. Opendoor Technology. And was today a great day? No, not really. But we held above the support I was looking for, $9. In my opinion, all we needed to do was hold above $9. We dipped below $9 a little bit, but we came right back up. Let me show you the chart. So we're going to start from the weekly, and the weekly chart, and big green candle still on a weekly chart. We have the two tails at the top, one at the bottom, and then right in the middle. So not bad at all. The daily chart, here's a big green candle from yesterday, and here's a red candle for today. And we're kind of like in the middle of the green candle from yesterday, which is not bad. You know, people were profit taking, and it didn't do too bad. Like, for example, right here, it went up and then it went down a lot. That's not the greatest, but this is not bad. It's not bad right here. Let's see, hourly chart. So it went down straight from the pre-market, and then it just came down. It then consolidated for a long time, for a few hours. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 hours of consolidation. But we held above $9. We went below $9 a little bit. It dipped below $9 about 3 to 4 times, but that's okay. All that matters is where we ended up at and where did the price close at. We closed at $9.07. After hours, $9.25. Here's the time in sales here on the right, and we're seeing some buying action on the $9.25. I don't see too much selling, so a nice green after hours, even though we had a red day. I'm going to show you that Opendoor wasn't the only one. ITB stock is the ETF for housing market, and it went down as well. Look, straight down. As soon as the market opened, it went down. Consolidated, just like Opendoor. Almost the same exact pattern for the candlesticks. Open up, went down, consolidated for about 5 to 6 hours. Let's look at Leonard. Same thing, went down, consolidated about 5 to 6 hours, and going up a little bit after hours. Same thing, Opendoor. DR Horton, it went down, pre-market, consolidated. Not too much movement after hours, and you see ITB moving a little bit. But Leonard looks pretty good, and so is Opendoor somewhat. We're consolidating a little bit after hours, but we are green. The support area I have on here, $9 and $9.50. I drew the $9 support on here yesterday, and as you can see, we dipped below it a little bit. Went down to $8.76 for the low, and then we came right back up, and then we held, so that's good. And we're holding between the support and the resistance. $9 support, $9.50 resistance. And if we break $9.50, I don't see too much resistance in the way to $10.25. We may have some bumpy road at the $10 mark, but it's not a lot of resistance at the $10 mark, just a little bit. And then the $10.25 is what we want to break and hold for Opendoor. Keep it short and sweet. We went up 80% yesterday. Most people should know that, we go up 80 cents one day. The next day, we're going to see some people shorting the stock and some profit taking the next day after an 80% gain. And that's what kind of happened. I read somewhere that a lot of shorts enter the market for Opendoor. People are shorting Opendoor, which I don't see a problem. Now, you want to short it, that's fine, because the next time we pump, it's going to be even a stronger pump because the shorts are in the way, and the shorts are going to have to buy back their shares, what's going to cause a little short squeeze, and probably even a bigger short squeeze because we have more people shorting it. So if you want to short it, go ahead, but don't be in the way of the price when another catalyst happens, right? So you might lose your money if you're shorting it. At any time, this stock can go up. So I'm not too worried about the shorts, and I'm not really worried about much for Opendoor because this was a natural day after a day like this. A big green day like this is natural. Even if it comes down to 825, 850, that's still a good move because we're still in an uptrend. As long as we hold the 825, 850, we are still in a nice uptrend. If it goes down to 825, 850. But hopefully not. Let's hold $9. That'd be great. If we can just hold $9, that's going to be bullish. 825, 850, that's still a natural movement for an uptrend. I do have 750 on here, and I only have 750 on here because if there's like no rate cut or some kind of bad news come out that's detrimental to the company, then we could see, below 750. But the likelihood of that happening is a low percent chance. I'll probably say maybe 10 to 15% chance that it goes below 750. More likely 825, 850 hold for support if it does go below because of profit taking and people shorting it. But $9 hold is going to be a bullish outlook for Opendoor. I would love to break the 950 after hours before the weekend starts. That'd be great. But If you hold $9, it's fine with me too. I'm not going to go into too much news for Opendoor because a lot of people are wondering about the price of the stock since it went down a big percent. But yeah, remember, Opendoor was not the only one. ITB, Lennar, and DR Horton also went down. So this is not specific to Opendoor. The sell-off, not really a sell-off, I would say profit taking, because it's natural. When the stock goes up a lot, it's going to profit take down a lot as well. But like I always say, you want a stock to go up, and then it's naturally going to come down. But you want a stock to go up more than it comes down. And that's exactly what we have here. Went up a lot, came down a little bit. Consolidate, go up a lot, come down a little bit. That's a natural progression for a stock right there. But yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. And if you want to subscribe, like, comment, and join the Discord. A lot of knowledgeable people in my Discord about Opendoor, and I'm there as well. So if you have any questions, join the Opendoor Discord. The link is in my bio, and see you there. Take care.